Judges, audience, let's imagine a world where we have a secure, sustainable, affordable energy and one that it is land grown. That is our vision at Greenio, where we think green by using our soil to make our energy. I am Ololuwa Oke, and I am presenting for the Greenio team. And our introduction goes thus. Fossil fuels has constantly served as the primary source of energy for more than 80% of the world energy needs. And this has constantly kept on increasing the carbon emissions and contributing to climate change and global warming. Our problem statement: we are depending too much on fossil fuels. There are possibilities of crude oil spillage, there are emissions of CO2 and accumulation of CO2, and there's the high cost of fossil fuels. All this gives negative economic, environmental, and human impact. Our solution is biodiesel. Biodiesel is a form of biofuel consisting of long-chain fatty acid esters derived from biological sources such as vegetable oil and animal fat. But to make biodiesel, we need a source, and that source is Jatropha curcas, and it's a first-generation biofuel source, locally known as lakpa or botuje. Now, Jatropha grows in arid to semi-arid areas. It does not compete with food crops, and it has a high yield potential of about 30 to 40% oil content. It is non-edible, and it doesn't it doesn't affect food prices, and it is environmental friendly. And when we compare it to normal diesel, it can function in the same diesel with the same performance outputs. So we go to the key benefits. We have environmental impact, where we have greenhouse reduction. As it is grown from plants, there are no greenhouse gas emissions. We have economic opportunities, where we have job creations through agriculture, and we have energy security. Then this is the production process of biodiesel. We cultivate, we acquire land, we plant the seeds, then we, in large quantities that is. Then we go on to extracting that seed, and we crush it to go ahead to extract the natural oils within it, where we can get about 40% yield. Then the last process of the oil extraction, the biodiesel production, is the trans-esterification process, which is a three-phase reversible reaction, where we have triglycerides that are converted into fatty acids and glycerin. The fatty acids, in the presence of a catalyst, then react with methanol to form the methyl esters that are the actual biodiesels we are working with. Now, this project is in an ideal phase, but however, certain companies and places have tried it out. So we took a case study from the World Bioenergy Association, where they did something like this, a feasibility study for a large-scale product, and they did a 125,000 hectares plantation for this biodiesel. And the location was set. The biodiesel, the Jatropha curcas can grow virtually anywhere, marginal lands, proper soil, and virtually anywhere. So we went on, and they estimated an establishment cost of about $2,000 to $3,000 per hectare, an operational cost of about $160 million annually. That's at year 5. Now went on to the revenue at year 5. Because this is a plant, it starts producing at the first year, actually, but it reaches the stage of maturity at year 5, where we can have the maximum yield. So most of the calculations were projected at year 5. So the oil production gave about $218 million. The seed cake, which is the byproduct from the biodiesel after crushing, which can be used for animal feed and other fertilizers, produces about $8.81 million. The glycerin, about $6 million. Then the total gross revenue of $306 million. Then it has a nice economic impact as providing jobs. Then the calculation showed about 2,000 jobs per 10,000 hectares of land use. It has a nice market potential as biodiesel demand grows annually. With the United Nations being the largest producer, they constantly demand biodiesel as we're trying to transition from normal fossil fuels. Then it's affordable for customers. And from the land in 2013, the paper that we studied, they estimated a $0.4 to $0.6 per liter for the biodiesel. Then also energy security, energy sustainability, that is, this is carbon neutral. The same amount of carbon emissions that could come from the combustion would be returned back by absorptions from the trees. So we are not contributing to the carbon CO2 emissions, ticking the box of energy sustainability. Then funding and support, we require startup.
Time up.
So thank you very much.